Okay. Right here would be our SmartThings security. So I mean it's Tuesday will be the lecture. So actually the rest of the our big tools, the slides. Because we don't have class on Tuesday, so I didn't post it. So it makes like I make the lecture on Thursday and then I continue the lecture on Tuesday. So for today, this part will mainly and also the rest of the lecture. So right now I would like to cover so on the Tuesday will be longer, but later I want to maybe you can give me the advice, or if you prefer like which day, maybe I will keep the format like this. Maybe like Tuesday I will post the lab, so it will be shorter, so we can follow the lab. And then on Thursday will be the lecture, so I will record the lecture so you can read it, and you can check it by every Friday or Saturday. Maybe latest will be Sunday, so you can watch the video, okay, and then see what kind of things you need to do. Or like for the lab, maybe I will post the assignment and then I try to give you sufficient time to complete it, because like you need to touch on the hardware and then you need to write this source code or Python. Please let me know, because suppose I think you may know a little bit of Python. If you need to or like try to, because I will give you some sample code, then maybe I will cover a little bit about how to using Python to write the scripts to controlling for the IoT stuff. Please let me know your feedback, and you can send me an email. Let me know, okay. Or if you need a meeting, then we can use the lecture time, the original time, and then send me an email so I can use that time to help you to solve your problem, okay? And for this part, as I in the last lecture, I talked about the GPIO. So just like slightly go through what's the GPIO of, it will be the set of pins on the like the microcontroller or the computer. So that's what we're using for the Raspberry Pi. So we'll program as an input or output. So we can use for the interface with the sensor, actuators, or other hardware, okay? And it's a really common platform. So if you look at your Raspberry Pi, so on the side, all those will be the GPIO pins. For the type of GPIO operation, mainly we have the input and output, okay? Maybe the reading data from the sensor, or we can add the button, like press it, or like output, so control some external devices, let's say LED motors or something else. Okay, of course, this we can do. And so far, what you need to do, at least like we have the Raspberry Pi. I think maybe you may spend some time to working, like I say, on the I/O image. So I see, and for testing, maybe you need to have a breadboard, some like jumper wires, or maybe some LED resistor switch. So I see. Because for the project, if you can working together or individual, so I will, let's say maybe after week 5, I will check your opinion or how you think. Do you want to like working together make a big project, or you want to do it individually? Okay. And make sure you have a version BN and then also some necessary library you need to install. So right now for the first one, we handle like how can we make the LED connected to your GPIO pin, and then how can you turn on and turn off. So it's really easy. And I already uploaded it to the D2L. I give you the sample. So it's pretty straightforward, and right here, and then I upload all the files. So you just need to like import the GPIO library, and then just like set up the pin and then control the LED, just turn it on and off. Let me turn execute off them. Index. Okay, so this one will be used for later, and then also the RPI, GPIO. So we mainly require the library with Raspberry Pi GPIO. So from here, and then also the time, okay, with the BCM, the mode, and then this one I'm using the pin 18. So we just like we can refer to the for Raspberry Pi pins. You can look at the pin numbers, because for different pin out right here. So if you check, okay, so I show you right here. So if you're using GPIO, just be careful because they have some number and also the pin number. So just like make sure if we're using the pin GPIO, what number and the pin. Okay, so right now we have the LED. Let's say the pin is 18, GPIO 18. And then when we turn on, we just put the output and then GPIO with the high voltage and then sleep. And then for 1 second, and then we say the GPIO low and then just like turn it off. And that's it. Okay. So it's a really simple Python script. So, okay. And how we can control it. And the set mode. So we just like try to set the pin number and like conversions of PCM or like the bar. And then we using setup to set up the pin. Is the function we're going to use. And then for the output, so we try to control the pin state. So high is on and then low is off. So pretty straightforward. More like it's just like warm-up exercise. Okay. Suppose like in a previous, like what you need to do, set up the environment, install the OS, and then know how to control the pin. All this script you should set it on your Python script. Remember this is what you need to do. And then next we move on because like if you remember when we talk about the smartphone security, including several parts. One is self-as a Raspberry Pi, and how can we access the cloud base. But why not for controlling the cloud? It will be we just put it on the Raspberry Pi. So altogether later I will tell you how to set up the remote server. You may be using your own laptop, or you may using the, let's say if you know how to use the easy tool like AWS, yes, you can use that one. Or if you can use a VM to running the Ubuntu on it and set up a server, either way is okay. But later, so actually for this part, I try to cover several area, okay. And then this one on the example, we can use just know one more thing. We're running on the Raspberry Pi, so we're using a flag, and we will use a really simple HTML and JS for the web interface. So this one you can access in the network everywhere, and then pretty easy to use because this one is for the Python web framework. Okay, so what you need to do on your Raspberry Pi, you need to install the flag and then just create the, let's say we have the code app.py, and then set up the static basic web page to control the GPIO. So mainly you will see right here. Okay, so you need to like call the app and then using coding the MoBCM and the LED pin and then set up, and then with the out. Okay, so with the default importance, so we will render the pages is called the index the HTML, and then what we need to do, and we will try to route if we have the LED like, giving it a stage. So if we get given a stage on, so it will say high. If we have to change to low, and then we give a return stage. It will be like on or off like this, and that's it. And then with the host, the local host at 5,000. And that's it. So we'll see right here, we're setting load the simple HTML interface, and then we try to within the stage and on or off. And here will be the HTML part. So you see, I call it HTML right here. So we have HTML, and then for the like GPL control. So mainly we have the page just a click on and then off. So we send the control already on click. So this one we will have the JS function, and then we just like keep fetching the from the app.py, and then try to fetch what's the stage, and then get the response. So we try to get the response text and update the data. Okay, so here's like just like giving alert. So when we click on it, we switch. That's how it looks like. So that's how we try to do. And so far, for this part, I will cover later. So I just want to make sure that if you're able to do it and then get the really, but I don't know like how much familiar on the like GPI or Python, Raspberry Pi, or like how much work it can do. Okay, so if you can show me or you tell me if things is like pretty easy, you can cover all the basic tasks, like how to using like connect the pins, set up like some like wiring. If you're able to do that, then we will try to move on like slightly advanced level. Okay. So how can I add in more like HTTPS, the certificate to encrypt the communication? And also how can we add some like basics, like authentications, some like token based or basic offering? Or how can we control the restriction like access using like user IP range, like locking or trigger the durable changes? Here, this part I would like to can be like advanced, or if you can let you try, then I'll become like maybe a 2 weeks lab or 1 week lab. So you can like based on what I gave you, simple, then you can work on this. Maybe you can work as a team, like working together and solve it and submit it. It can be like proposed, but Bill Wednesday is just a week 3, so start from week 4. Probably I will like give you more like task and assignment going to be released. So let me know if which way do you prefer, and always like try to test all those like control, like maybe wiring, maybe shortcut, or like, or did you connect to the correct pin, or like are they running on the correct port? Of course, like some maybe all these like pin numbers or the apps is not running or binding to one interface. Just be careful, or sometimes the cache and preventing the update. So just like checking all these things. I will see if how many of you like we have a small group, so maybe even though you can like working together to work on a big project, it's okay. So or like 2 groups is okay. So let me know. So far for this lab will be it's a short lab, so most of them I will give you do it by your own, and then I assist you since it's online. So I give you the time you can work on it, and you may let me know if you want to set up kind of like a Zoom meeting or more flexible. You don't have to really say we don't have to meet on Tuesday or Thursday, or we can make another appointment so I can help you. Okay.